Boy, oh boy, do we have updates for the car market. But before we get into this video, as always, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. And then some of the information provided in today's video comes from Cox Automotive. Let's get into it. So we've got three big pieces of news to kind of dive into in today's video. First off, the UAW has officially gone on strike. This is going to have a big impact on Detroit-based automakers. And then on top of that, new car affordability has somehow or some way improved at the same time that new car sales are still extremely strong. And this all kind of relates to each other, and that's why I wanted to go over all of it in today's video. So first off, with the UAW strike, again, it is official, and just like most strikes, basically they're demanding, better work conditions, more pay, better retirement benefits, all the stuff that a worker would want. And I'm not saying this to belittle the strike or anything like that. It's just kind of, that's generally why people have gone strike, because if you're working at a place that you feel like pays you enough and gives you good benefits and gives you good working conditions, then you're not going to go on strike. So 2 + 2 = 4. So that's why they're on strike. Time will tell in terms of how long the strike will last for and what they will end up getting out of it. I think this is just something that we need to follow moving forward. But the thing to remember is that, again, this is going to have a big impact on Ford, General Motors, and Stellantis, more so than any other automaker. Obviously, this is going to have an impact on the overall car industry here in the US, but what I see happening if this strike goes, over a prolonged period of time is just sales with those automakers will decline at the same time that people will go and buy cars from other automakers that don't have issues with a strike type situation. Now, on the new car market side of things, like I said, new car affordability has apparently improved. And the reason why it's apparently improved is basically new car prices have stayed relatively steady and wages have slightly increased. So that's the claim that new car affordability has improved. Now, the thing to actually support this is the fact that the new car market is still extremely robust. Retail sales have softened a little bit, but they've remained far stronger than what everyone expected. Everyone expected us to go into a full recession here in the US and a recession within the car market as well. And we just haven't seen that. What we've instead seen is a huge increase in fleet sales. At the same time, there's been a small decrease in retail sales. And so the overall new car market has remained very, very strong. And so again, with this situation, time will tell what happens in the future. But with the strikes affecting, 3 of the biggest automakers here in the US, what I see potentially happening moving forward is just a consistent amount of pricing power with automakers, because we might see a decline in, new car inventory if the strike lasts long enough. And this is happening at the same time that the new car market's already strong. And so we're basically moving towards this situation, if the perfect storm happens, to where new car prices are definitely not going to go down, and people are only going to be more incentivized to jump in and buy a car sooner rather than later if supply ends up being more limited moving forward. And so I want you guys to let me know what you think about this whole situation, and if you guys want me to do a little bit of a deeper dive into any of those topics, I can make separate videos on all 3 or just on one of the topics. Let me know about that in the comment section below. I'll see ya.